come summer, like, I want to go have a hot girl summer, but it's like you might need to have a hot girl job too, because it's just, I don't know.
And I'm catching feelings, baby.
Hey y'all, hold on, let me see if I can fix this a little bit. Okay, you can barely see me. I've been crying, oh my gosh. So basically, this is going to be a very transparent moment. I always say, you know, you see those memes or those tweets and they're like, how do people be recording themselves crying? Or I'd never record myself while crying or whatever. But y'all, I'm gonna try not to cry. But I'm about to be very transparent with you all, because I was talking to my friend India the other day, and I was talking about how, you know, like how you see all these like influencers and the girls, you know, they get the BBLs and they have the black girl luxury, and you know, and that the nice cars, the nice apartments, like all of that. And of course, like, you know, we aspire to be like that, and I do. But one thing that I think kind of matters more to me than just looking like I'm living this amazing life is actually like just being relatable. And if I'm gonna have this amazing life, and this is no shade to people who, you know, date men with money who fund that life for them, but I want it to be, I want to show people that it's attainable. And I want to be relatable. That's what I'm trying to like rebrand myself as, which is why I try to be so honest and transparent with what I put on my platform, because y'all, I be going through it. And I know y'all be like, Keandra, you always depressed, you always going through it. But it's like, honestly, yes and no. It's gotten to the point where I got a comment the other day. They were like, why do you feel like you have to film your whole life? And you're right, I don't. Even though I didn't, it was a weekend vlog. But it's a lot that I don't film, because it's sometimes I feel like it's very rare that I get good moments. And sometimes I just want to be in the moment and not have to worry about trying to get it on film. And I feel like if you follow a lot of influencers or content creators, you always hear them say that. But for me personally, because I feel like I'm always going through something, sometimes I do try to film like those good moments so that I can show you guys that, yo, like, it's not always bad times. I'm not always crying. I'm not always depressed or whatever. But it's just like, at the same time, I'm gonna keep it real. Like, every day isn't peaches and cream. I think people see me and they say from the outside looking in, it's like, you know, oh, I get free hair. Okay. Like, y'all, I have a whole wig closet that looks a mess. That's why I'm always selling my wigs every other month. Like, free hair, okay. I cut off all my hair. Y'all saw that. Valentine's Day, I shaved all my hair. Hair means nothing to me. I do get a lot of, like, free products sent to me. But 9 times, like, a lot of those times, I get a lot sent to me, or a lot of emails requesting, or a lot of emails from companies requesting that I review or collab with them. And 9 times out of 10, they always want me to do it for free. And I'm not saying my platform is the biggest, but y'all not gonna downplay me like y'all don't deserve to pay me something during a pandemic. So it's like, it's really draining for me, because I know that eventually I want to do this full time. But it's like, I got bills now though. And then it's like I go to a job every day that I hate. I absolutely hate it. And I don't hate it because of the people necessarily or the kids. I love my students. I love my coworkers, the people I work with, people I see. I hate it because it's not my passion, and I know that that's not what I'm supposed to be doing. And I know years back I used to talk about blooming where I'm planted, and I feel like I haven't been able to do that. And I feel like because I'm so busy working for someone else's dream, that I haven't been able to work on my own dream. Because it's like whenever I get time to rest, or a free day or an off day, I want to rest, and I don't want to have to come up with content to film for you guys. And it gets overwhelming, and honestly it makes me cry because I feel like I'm letting you guys down. If I call into work, I feel like I'm letting my kids down, and I feel like I'm doing all this work and I'm like still like struggling financially. And not saying like, oh, I'm just like dead ass broke, but it's like, it's just, I feel like I'm doing a lot to gain so little. And so I made a TikTok yesterday, and I was just basically telling TikTok to pray for me. I love TikTok. TikTok is so positive if you let it. I think once you start to, and I honestly think like YouTube is kind of the same way, but like once you like start to grow and get more numbers, that's when all like the trolls and stuff come in. But for the most part, I see so much positivity on TikTok. I deleted my Twitter. Twitter is very triggering for me. For multiple reasons, which maybe I'll explain later in life. But if you know me personally, you know Twitter was my app. Like I said, I would never delete Twitter. And like eventually I'm gonna go back, but I have to go back when I'm better mentally, because a lot of people project on there. And Instagram is like, I started this thing where I do a different prompt every day on my story, and I have people engage and answer, and it's like, you know, a little group therapy session on sometimes, you know, depending on what I ask, or it's just sometimes it's funny. And I love engaging with others. I love engaging with others. I saw a video, it was like, if you could talk about something for 20 minutes that wasn't your job, what would you talk about? And I was just like, bro, like I would talk about just, you know, whatever it took to help other people. And I feel like for me, and I don't know, I think maybe I'm an empath, maybe that's why I feel everything, but I feel like when I help others, it helps me. And I don't know like how else I can like monetize that. You know, I was thinking about maybe doing a podcast. I've been thinking about just, I don't even know, it's just so many things that I want to do, and I feel like I can't do it because either A, I don't have time because I have 2 jobs, which remember I used to have 3, y'all, because I have 2 jobs, or B, because there's no money in it. And it's like I have bills now, and like it's like, I know the girls that be scamming dudes, I know girls that be getting sugar daddies. It is just like, I feel like when you live off of somebody else, it's very rare that you find someone that just wants to support and help you without something in return, or without trying to gain control. So that scares me, y'all. Y'all know I am little. I'm 4'11" and a half. Like, I'm not trying to have nobody snatch me up, abuse me, control me, none of that. Because in my mind, I'm 6'3". So it's like, I know I'm doing a lot of rambling, but if you're going through this, I think you feel this. It's like, especially when you're like in your late 20s, you're single, you don't have any kids or a man, but everybody else around you, they're having kids, they're getting married, they're buying homes. And honestly, granted, my life is really lit. Like, and I thank God that while I be battling myself mentally, he makes sure everything else around me is taken care of. Because I mean, I still have a home, I have a car, my bills are paid, I have food to eat, and I'm grateful that God has taken care of that while I'm literally battling myself every day. And just because on things like this, like, I'm not where I want to be, I'm not as financially stable as I want to be, I'm already stressing over bills due on June 1st. It's only like May 4th today. Like, you know, like I'm really trying to like be positive. And it's like I can't help it. And it's like I can try to focus on it now, but it's like, for instance, I've already calculated my paycheck. I already know what my paycheck is going to be when I get paid later on this month. On top of that, no, me knowing it's probably not going to be enough. I don't know where other sources of income is going to come from, but that plus my bills plus my birthday, like I know I'm gonna need extra money to like not splurge on my birthday, but you know, I'm going to Miami for my birthday, so it's like just knowing that I need to figure this out. Like, what am I gonna do? And it's like, of course I can go. And the crazy thing is, I think this is what stresses me out. I'm really telling all my business, but I don't really care. The crazy thing is, I've literally been applying for jobs, side hustles. I get emails from companies every day to collab, and I've been literally like, no, like either you're gonna pay me what my rate is or we're not gonna do it. And honestly, I've been missing out on a lot of collaborations because I just keep saying no to them, and I just don't understand why they think that. First off, this is totally off topic. This might be its own little video because I was going to add this to my vlog, but this might be its own video. How does a discounted product help me? Like, if you're emailing me to promote your product because I have a nice following or I'm in your niche of things of what you are trying to promote, how is me paying half or at a discounted price, how is that helping me? Because I get a product at a, like, how does that help me? Like, I don't get that. So it's like, if you want me to promote your stuff, like, either it needs to be free or you need to pay me to do it, because I still have to create the content. I still have to take the pictures, y'all. Like, if you go look on my Instagram, I have not taken a picture in weeks, like, because I'm not a full-time influencer. I don't have the time or the energy to do it. I don't wear makeup every day. I'm working on trying to clear my skin, y'all. Y'all know my skin has gotten a lot better, but at one point it was horrible because I was stressed. I had maskne. I was on antidepressants that caused me to break out, which I quit those cold turkey, by the way, and I had no side effects of quitting cold turkey, which I knew that stuff was bad for my body. I should never got back on them, but that's another story. But yeah, it's like really stressful. It's like I get emails every day like, hey, do you want to promote our product? We'll give it to you at a discounted price. How does that help me? Like, but anyway, it's besides the point. I really just been like praying for a work from home job. I know people tell me all the time like, oh, you're not gonna like it, oh, you're not. Girl, any way I can save gas and still be at home and work on content for YouTube and stuff, like, that would be perfect for me, and I don't have to interact with people. Like, that's what I'm looking for. And it's just like, the crazy thing is, I got a email the other day from a job I applied for, and when they greeted me, they said, hi Melanie, and then like the rest of the times and when I can schedule an interview. And a part of me, I couldn't resist. I had to be petty. I couldn't resist it because I just feel like that's so lazy, and it's like really rude to, or okay, let me finish telling this story and then I'm gonna tell you another story, because I've really been going through it the last like 3 weeks with these jobs and these interviews. So anyways, so the job said, hi Melanie, and then it told me the interview times and to email back, whatever, and I was like, hi, hopefully this was meant for me because my name isn't Melanie. Because how fucking lazy can you be to just copy and paste an email and send to multiple people when my name is literally in my email? And Keandra don't sound nothing like a Melanie. And so I sent that, and I sent the interview time, and I haven't heard back from them because they probably was fucking embarrassed. Second time, I'm tired of applying for jobs. They say they pay salary or full time, and when I have the interview on the phone, because you know it's a pandemic, now all of a sudden it's not a full-time job anymore, or it's a part-time to start off, then you work your way up to a full-time. No, like I need full-time, I need benefits. Like I'm about to be 28 years old. Like these jobs, and I understand like it's a pandemic, so a lot of companies are probably still going through it themselves. But number one, y'all need to go get them PPP loans, because everybody else getting them and they scamming. Y'all got a legit business, so go get the PPP loans so that you can actually pay your employees. And number two, stop lying on these job descriptions. Like I'm so tired of applying for social media marketing or social media manager positions when they really want an assistant, a graphic designer, a website design. Like y'all want too much. Like if you want somebody to work social media, then let me do that. And I don't mind like doing like a little Canva here and there, but bro, like y'all be wanting whole videographers and shit, and it's just like that wasn't in the requirements for the job. I've been running into a lot of those too, and it's not that I can't do the shit, I went to school for it, but it's like, but you want to pay 15 an hour. Like what is, like, who can live off of that, bro? 1-bedroom apartments, like nice ones, quality ones, are already starting at 1K. So if you're not trying to pay me at least 3K a month, then don't waste my time. Do not waste my time. And it's just like I'm sitting here, oh my gosh, it's 222. I have been seeing synchronicity numbers like crazy, and it's not to say I don't believe in that shit, but it's just like for me, I feel like I be seeing it and then nothing happens. But I've been seeing them like crazy lately, and it's more than just like the 1111, the 222. It's like 888, 9, and like 1010. Like it's stuff that like you wouldn't normally see like on a time. So like 888, 777. I've been seeing them a lot lately, and sorry, it's kind of low key been blowing me. But anyway, I've just been going through a lot. It's like a lot of spiritual warfare, and it's just like I've been down before. I've been down and out before. Y'all know when I was literally homeless in Atlanta, I had to sell my car. I've been down before. But at this moment in time, it's like, I don't remember. Like, I remember I got out of that because, you know, I moved back home. Hence why I'm back in Texas. But, okay, I'm here now. I'm ready to settle down. I've stopped focusing on dating. Like, guys are the last thing on my mind. I have to get my shit together. And what makes me mad is every time I've dated a guy or talked to a guy, it's always been a time where I was at my lowest, like where I was like depressed or unemployed, staying at home with my mom or my grandma. And it's just like, I'm not moving back home. I'm about to be 28. I'm not moving back home. And like honestly, I really don't have to. And like I said, like currently I have 2 jobs that we work on, of course, a school schedule. So come summer, like I want to go have a hot girl summer, but it's like you might need to have a hot girl job too, because it's just, I don't know. So it's just a lot of things that I want to do. Like I don't see how like people, like I need to stop comparing. That's another thing I need to do. That's why I delete my social media. I need to stop comparing myself to other people, because I don't know what people are doing to be on these vacations every other week, to be at Sunday Fun Day every weekend. Like I don't know what they're doing to get that money. I don't know what they're doing to get these cars, these nice houses. I don't know what they're doing or what they're going through to do it. Not saying it's anything bad, but you know, it's just crazy because, you know, sometimes you see people, you don't know what they do for a living. It's really hard to tell, and you don't want to assume, but it's like they always got designer, they always out and about, and it's like, damn, when do you go to work? Because I went to school with you, and me and you got the same degree, so what the fuck do you really do? Because you always out of state. But whatever, that's not my business. Not my business. That's one thing I have to learn to do, stop comparing myself to other people. But yeah, this is just a rant because I'm losing my mind. Like, if y'all don't see some uploads for me in a minute, then I apologize, child. I really do, because that's just where I am. And like, even now, like in an hour, I gotta go to my other job, and it's like, I feel like, why do I have 2 jobs and I'm still not where I need to be financially? Granted, this job that I'm about to go to, y'all know I coach gymnastics. I do that job simply because I just love the sport. I genuinely love the sport. don't really care for my coworkers, but I love the sport. And it's just like, but if I'm mentally drained, why am I doing it? You know? And it's like, it's a part of my whole people pleasing thing too. Like, I don't know if y'all have ever seen like that meme, and it's like, you can tell when someone has anxiety because they're a people pleaser. They're always on time. They're independent. And these are all things that I used to think were good qualities to have. But when they broke it down as to why it was a form of anxiety, I was like, whoa. I'm literally a walking ball of stress and unhappiness. And I just feel like the fact that I'm just now learning these lessons at 28, it's like, bruh, grow up, you know? And I honestly feel like my life ain't gonna come together till I'm like 30. And it's like, I know 30 isn't old, but it's like, I want my life to be together now, you know? Anyway, my battery is about to die, so I guess I need to stop before I say any more of my business. And I'm still gonna upload this to YouTube because this is real. This is really me, and this is what I really be going through. And if you can relate or have any advice or anything, you know, just let me know down below. If anyone wants to donate to my Miami trip fund, let me know. Because I gotta pay my rent right before I leave. And it's just like, I can get evicted or I can have a great ass time in Miami. I don't know. But I will talk to you guys later.